Hello everyone. So today let's solve the problem this one by a shovel, right? So this was asked in the Codeforces round 377 for the division 2, right? So this is easy question, right? So this is A. Basically you can just go through the question. It's easier to understand. I'll just summarize the question so that it will be easier for us to solve the problem. Just give me a second here. Let me change the color. 1 second. Yep. So what the question states here, there is a guy called this one Polycarp. Polycarp wants the minimum number, nothing but here n greater than or equal to 1 of shovels. Basically Polycarp wants the minimum number n greater than 1 shovels, right? Price k each, such that k into n can be paid exactly, right? Such that k into n can be paid exactly using any number of 10 bural coins, right? Any number of 10 bural coins plus at most one coin of value r, right? At most one coin of value r. So this r we have to consider between 1 to 9 basically, right? Just remember this one, right? So equivalently what we need to do, we have to find the smallest n. So equivalently we have to find the smallest n, that is from 1 to 10 basically. Equivalently we have to find the smallest n, that is from 1 to 10 with k into n, right? So with k into n mod 10 equals 0. With k into 10 mod 10 equals 0, right? So just remember this one, man. K into 10 mod 10 equals 0, or k into n mod 10 equals r, right? So it's guaranteed n is less than or equal to 10, meaning buying 10 shovels always works. Just remember this one. This is also one of the conditions, right? So this is fine. So this is the question that they have given. Let me read this one out loud again so that we understand this one crystal clear, right? So there is a guy named Polycarp. Polycarp wants the minimum number n greater than or equal to 1 of shovels, price k each, such that k into n can be paid exactly using any number of 10 bural coins plus at most one coin of the value r, nothing but from 1 to 9, right? So this is fine, I believe. Now what we need to find here, so equivalently we have to find smallest n, nothing but from 1 to 10 with k into n mod 10 equals 0 or k into n mod 10 equals r. It's guaranteed that n less than or equal to 10, meaning buying 10 shovels always works. So this is the question, simple one, right? So let me remove this one basically. So here we have the value 117 and 3. So just give me a second, 1 second here. Yep. So here we have been given k117, right? And we have been given 3 as well, right? So the output that we need to get here is 9. Same goes with this one k, and we have the value 7. So output that we need to get here is 1. Same goes with the input or the example 3 as well, right? Input 3 or example 3, right? So this is the question along with the input output. So let's do one thing. Let's quickly discuss the approach followed by the complexities, and then let's write the code. As usual, let's discuss the approach first. So here let's move on with the approach part. So here I have considered the first example, 117 and 3. Okay, we have been given 117 and 3. Output that we need to get here is 9. So one thing here I want to tell you is we will be going with a dynamic programming approach. Just keep this in mind, right? So let's move on with the step-by-step explanation here. So first thing is we will be taking k equals 117, right? So only the last digit matters when checking the modulo 10 basically, right? So we will be going with a modulo 10 accordingly with the question. So this will be 117 modulo 10, nothing but 7, right? So next we have to compute the remainders, nothing but 7 into n mod for n equals 1 to 2, 1 comma 2 to this one until what they have given, right? So this is fine. So for n equals 1, this will be 7. For n equals to 2, this is 4, right? For n equals to 2 this will be 4, n equals to 3 it is 1, n equals 4 it will be 8, same goes with n equals 5 it will be 5, n equals 6 it will be 2, n equals 7 it will be 9, n equals 8 it will be 6. Finally we have until 9, right? Yeah, n equals 9, we have 3, right? So at n equals 9 the remainder equals r, basically that is nothing but 3 here. The last one we got here is 3. So we're just computing accordingly with the modulo that they have given, right? So Polycarp can pay exactly with 9 shovels, right? So accordingly with the criteria they have asked in the question, we have to see what Polycarp can pay, right? So Polycarp can pay exactly with 9 shovels, right? So answer will be basically 9 here. So the output that we got here is final output, or the final answer that we got here is 9, which is equivalent to the output that they have given for the this one within the example one. So this is very simple one, man, right? So we have got the output 9 here basically. So now as we are completely familiar with the approach part, let's do one thing, let's quickly discuss the complexities, right? So what will be the time complexity here? The time complexity would be big of 1. So why here the time complexity is big of 1? So here the loop runs at most 10 iterations, right? So this is constant mode, right? So overall time complexity would lead to big of 1. So what will be the space complexity here? The space complexity would lead to big of 1. So here we will be going with a constant extra space, nothing but boolean array of size 11, right? So here the space complexity would be quite obviously big of 1. The time complexity and the space complexity for the code that we'll be writing in the future would be big of 1 and big of 1 respectively, right? So this is fine, I believe. Now as we are completely familiar with the complexities and the approach part, we are good to write the code. Let's start writing the code. So let's start writing the code. Now we'll be making use of the fast input, right? Fast input and output. So I'll just import here java dot this one input output package, basically this is fine. Now let's make use of the class here. So I'll just give the class name main. So you can just go with any class name. I'll just go with the main, right? So you can just go with any class name that's relevant to this question. Now let me give here main. So this is fine. Let me make use of the throws exception as well, right? So this is fine, man. At first let's go with the buffered reader br. So this one will be new buffered reader, so new input stream reader of system dot in. So this is fine, I believe, man. So the next part would be, let me go with a string here. So this one I'll just go with the input in. So this one will be buffered reader dot read line. So this is fine. I'll just give split here. So this is fine as well, right? So this is fine. Now let's go with the k and r. So here they have mentioned k and r, right? So this is nothing but k, this is nothing but r. We have to read both, right? So first let's pass the price of one shovel, and then let's pass the single extra coin value, that is from 1 to 9, nothing but in simple terms k and r. So I'll just give here k equals, both are integers, so I'll just give here integer dot parse int here. So this one will be considered variable in, right? In 0. So same thing for the r as well, except that we have to change the variable name and the this one here of 1, basically this is fine. Now let's do one thing. So we have to, as I have said, we'll be making use of the dp basically, right? So let's initialize the dp array. So I'll just go with here boolean. So this has to be small b, man. Just give me a second here. Boolean dp equals new. So this will be boolean. Let me give 11 here. This is fine, man. So this is the boolean array of size 11 to the index this one 0 to 10 basically, right? So as we had discussed, now let's set let's go with the base case or the base state, nothing but 0 shovels, right? So not, this is not used for the output, but it shows the dp style initialization. Basically we are going with the dp, right? So this one, let me give here dp of 0 equals true, right? So this is fine, man. Next let's move on with the iteration part. We have to go we have to make use of n from 1 to 10 10 always works, so search is bounded here. So let's move on with the iteration part here. So I'll just go with for this one will be int n equals 1, n less than or equal to 10. So this one will be n plus plus. So within the for loop, if total price mod 10 equals 0, we have to pay with only 10 coins or equals r, meaning we have to use the r coin. So this one we have already discussed in the approach. Let's start writing the code, meaning let's continue with the code basically. So if, so I can just write it in this way. So sorry, if k, let's do one thing, if k into n, this is fine, modulo 10 basically equals 0, this is fine, or k into n, this is fine, modulo 10. So if it is equivalent to the r, so within this if condition, we have to mark the reachable. We have to mark this one reachable, meaning this basically keeps the DP style. So we are immediately outputting here. So even though it keeps the DP style here, let me do one thing. Let me give here DP of n. Let me assign this one to true, right? So let me assign this one to true. This is fine. So we have to print the minimal n that is found. So that's what they have asked in the question. We have to print the minimal n that is found, right? So I'll just give here system out println of n. Let me pass n here. Finally, I'll just give return, meaning we have to exit the program after printing the answer, right? So I'll just give return here. We don't have to return anything. So this is it for the code, right? So very simple one basically, right? So before checking the code with the different inputs, let me do one thing. Let me copy paste the signature starter template one. So I'll just come here. Let me paste this one. Yep, I'll just come to the question here. So for this one, we have to get the output 9, right? So this is fine. What happened here? K into n. So this one, where is this line number 32? So this one is if condition, right? So this one modulo 10. So this one is modulo 10. So let me run this one. Now we have one more error. Variable case already declared in the defined in the method main. Actually, where? Oh yeah, this one int k I copy pasted here. I forgot to change this one to the r. Let me run this one again. So yeah, now we are getting the output 9. This is fine, man. Let me copy this one. We have to get the output 1, right? Let's check the same. So we have got the output 1. The final one here is this one 15 and 2 k and r. We have to get the output 2 basically. Let's check the same. So yeah, we are getting the correct output, right? So let me copy this one entirely. Let me come to the question part. Let me hit the submit code button. So let's wait for some time. So here I'll just come, let me paste the code and let me hit the submit button. I hope this works for all the test cases, man. It's been a while that we have solved the easy question basically on the Codeforces basically, to be frank. So this feels so good to solve the easy problems basically, I wouldn't lie. So yeah, what happened here? Where did it take us to? So 1 second. So yeah, running on test 15. Let's wait for some time. Yeah, in the toast it is showing accepted. The verdict that we got here is accepted, right? So see here, we have made use of the pure DP just to solve this problem. We can clearly see here, right? So this is basically the easy one. I hope the solution part is completely clear along with the approach and the complexities. For now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.